Then he said, "Is that your cock in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?" I said, "No, it is my cock." And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Yes, you peculiar petunias. Welcome back to another predatory episode of Radio Rufus. That's right, we are back in the Cathedral of Content for the first time since our detour to Dublin, back where it all happened. Welcome to the ship of chat. We are taking the seas of banter for a ride today, the choppy waves of conversation. And as always, I keep a few stowaways on board this ship. Everybody's shipshape, everybody's ready. Welcome to the show. As always, he's always here. It's my right-hand, left-hand man, an occasional fluffer. You know him, you love him. He's always the producer. It's Alfie Dundas.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Thanks for having me again.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You look like Mick Hucknall.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you know who that is?
Down with the British.
You know who Mick Hucknall is?
I've heard the name, but I'm not sure.
Simply Red. He's ginger, Mick Hucknall.
What is? You said Simply Red, like I know what that is.
They're a big band.
Ah.
Mick Hucknall, he is one of only two people I know who claims to have slept with 1,000 women.
And who's the other one?
Wilt Chamberlain, the basketball player.
I believe that.
No, there's other people. Gene Simmons.
But the thing, I believe Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
But I don't believe Mick Hucknall because he
No.
looks like you.
Fine. Thank you very much.
What would you say your colour of your hair was? Strawberry blonde?
It's an incredible way to start the episode. On these cameras, very ginger. But I've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram recently about like the kid from Love Actually. Someone just commented
that makes sense.
Fantastic Mr. Fox gif on the comments.
Yeah,
Someone said
Lawrence Fox, the fantastic
Lawrence Fox. Yeah, they didn't say about the appearance, just the views.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we
I'd
did
have
that.
to say, if that was my kid banging around on that drum kit, like Love Actually,
Yeah.
I'd go in there, smash that thing up, shove the sticks up his arse and tell him to be quiet, because that thing is annoying.
I get the clown from It quite a lot.
Damn, that works.
The ugly Skarsgård. By the way, Red Richardson's here.
I'm here. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I didn't get an opportunity to...
Flapjack Black, I've been called.
Yeah.
We could go and
Flapjack Black.
Flapjack Black.
If you can,
Pedro Pascalaries. The lot. So,
Yeah, right.
It's not just you, mate.
put together, we're Aidan Rafferty.
Who's he
Right.
then?
Yeah, that's true. Aidan is about the midpoint of you two guys.
If you put Aidan here,
Yeah, that would work. Who would he be?
I look like Lance Stroll, the Formula One driver that nobody likes.
Okay.
I look a bit like Marcus Alonso, who's a footballer who got done for killing someone with his car.
yeah, when he's playing
Okay.
at Bolton, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Are you getting any? No, you just.
It's mainly just the worst people in sports.
Yeah.
I get,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you're getting athletes and we're getting like cartoon characters. That
Or
feels
just fat versions of
Poe
existing
from Kung
people.
Fu Panda.
Yeah, or already fat people that they just say this is the fat version of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat Jack Black's really unnecessary.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
he's already
fucking
fat.
fat.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
I'd like to see him skinny.
Who? Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him on the Ozempic. I think he would. Would he be less funny? Yeah, right.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Most American comedians and actors, when they go on the Ozempic, get less funny. Who's been on it? Like Rebel Wilson. I saw her in a film the other day. She's been on the Ozempic.
That's funny. How does that happen? No, kidding. She's very talented. Isn't she trying to set someone up for a fake sex trafficking or something like that?
Well, this is interesting.
Rebel Wilson tried to do some publicist she didn't like, so she was going to try and get him done for like sex trafficking or
This is
something.
an exclusive.
Yeah.
How do you plant evidence for
You
sex
need someone here
trafficking?
to Google. Who's your Jamie?
Do you hide like a child in the thing and then you open the cupboard and you go, oh,
No, I don't know what they're going to do.
What's
I don't know.
this?
I don't know if she thought it through
Oh,
properly.
are you saying that they're planting a
Yeah.
they're planting a child?
They were going to do something with her like that.
yeah.
Like
So
that actor who tried to bum himself. What?
This is the dumbest show. No, what was he called? I know you mean.
It's an actor from a TV show.
Jesse
that
Smollett.
He faked a hate crime.
He faked a hate crime in America.
What do you mean?
Like he put himself in a gimp suit.
You don't know who Simply Red are, and you don't know about Jussie Smollett.
No. I'm quite near here. I'm young.
Yeah, but this was about 5 years ago. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, you would have been 21. I don't know when it was. It was
And there was
about 5 years
a
ago.
man that
Good
tried
man.
to make love to himself.
No, he basically said he called the police. He'd given him or paid someone to give him a black eye, and he was gagged and bound or something like that.
For some reason, I thought he'd been pegged as well, but maybe I've added that.
No, I think you added.
You add that to most stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he basically said, "Oh, this is a racist attack," and he thought, "Oh, this is going to get me work."
Fine.
And they found out he'd paid some people to do it to boost his career, and he was actually doing well. So,
Why would a racist attack get you more jobs?
because then suddenly you're all over the newspapers,
You're
you're in
a name
everything,
again.
and then they go, and then inevitably you go, let him play this part, and then he wins an Oscar and goes, wasn't hard to play this part, and Julia Roberts gets up crying and goes like that.
I've been trying to get myself into drug and prostitution scandals for years.
That won't work. You need to have some sort of victim attached to it.
Well,
That's
my
gonna be
other
hard.
idea was I was going to go to Portugal for a summer and walk around with a spade trying to find Maddie McCann.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, and just walk around on your own hoping to get captured. Because the only way you could be a victim
Yeah.
is if you got kidnapped.
You'd stay in a hotel, leave your window open,
Yeah.
I hope no one kidnaps
Licking
you.
ice cream on the streets
Yeah,
of Portugal.
yeah.
Ordering tapas every night.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know, there's a guy who does tours there. So he does a tour, and people go on it. So his job, he does.
Oh,
a
I
Madeline
thought you meant
McCann-
like a comedy tour.
No, Madeline McCann tour. So he'll go like, "Come with me, and this is the window," and you go, "You fucking piece of shit."
It feels too soon because we do Jack the Ripper tours. So, like, you can definitely do a tragedy tour after a couple hundred years. But
Yeah, it would have to be a few hundred.
15 months after is quite tough.
Are you trying to suggest it was 15 months
It was
ago?
about it was 2007, wasn't it?
No, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, I assume he's not just started.
Oh right, no, I don't know how long he's been going.
Oh, you think he was?
I think he was on
He
it pretty
hatched this
quickly.
plan the next week.
Yeah.
I think you got to wait 2 years and then you can tour any
Then you
tragedy.
can do. I was in Italy last week, and I was wondering, I was where the Amanda Knox thing happened. Do you know about that, or were you too young?
Amanda Knox, she's the woman who shat on Johnny Depp's bed.
No, that's Amber.
That's Amber.
Oh,
Heard.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah. She went to university in Italy, and her flatmate died, and it was a guy who did it, and then the Italian police became obsessed with the fact that she'd done it because they were perverts, and they became like one of the detectives who had a history of doing this. So he goes straight to satanic sex ritual, when actually a guy broke in and murdered her. But he was like, no, it was because Amanda Knox wanted to have a three-way, and she wouldn't go for it, so they killed her in some twisted orgy.
Right.
And it wasn't actually that. She just lived with the lady.
They're the perviest police officers.
Yeah,
like Italians.
basically.
And he was like, there was an Italian serial killer, and he became convinced it was part of this like Illuminati sex ring, and he just fucked the investigation. So he's like, he comes in with the same thing every like it could be a speeding ticket. He goes,
Right.
I know what's happened here.
I'd like to see him on, you know, that program where they discuss old theories and then that guy says it's aliens every time.
yeah.
It's a bit like that,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like, it's
He's straight to come.
it's come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got a catchphrase. He
Yeah.
puts out a cigarette. He goes, I think I figured this one
Yeah,
out.
yeah. This is.
You know,
coming
Amanda
in.
Knox is going on tour now. With
She's
a comedy
doing
show.
Edinburgh.
She's doing Edinburgh Fringe with a comedy show for an hour. Mm-hmm. She's going to kill.
Yeah, great joke there. Brilliant.
Well, actually, she didn't, apparently. But yeah, but she is doing a show. One-woman show.
Well, a reviewer, if it's bad, could go, she's not guilty of killing again.
However.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can happen.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
So that's what you need. You need a murder,
Mm-hmm.
but a fake murder accusation.
That I got killed.
No.
No, that you
So I
killed
need to come
someone.
back from the dead.
That you killed someone.
Yeah.
And then you need to be acquitted of that murder, found
Mm.
not guilty.
I still think that comes up on your Wikipedia at some point.
What? Found not guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
but it boosts views.
I don't know. I think my plan of finding Maddie McCann is much more watertight.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was just going to go around there with a shovel. I thought, how big's Portugal?
Pretty big. I
probably-
think someone's checked as well.
Hold on. I don't think they've dug. You
It's
said
not like they
that.
just went, she's gone.
Well,
No, but you
They've had a
said
look.
how else do you find a missing person?
you're going around with a shovel, so you're just assuming she's just buried 1 foot deep somewhere, like a dead puppy.
Are you saying that I won't be able to?
I'm
check
saying.
out all
I'm
of
saying.
Portugal?
I am saying that, but I'm saying I don't think they were that lazy with it.
Right.
I don't know. I actually don't know what happened to Madeline McCann. I know she went.
Right,
missing.
No one
I
does.
think
That's the thing.
that is not a hot take.
Yeah.
Hey, I hate to be out of touch again, but I
Yeah.
actually don't know where Madeline McCann is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Hot take.
A guy asked if she was at the show the other day on tour.
What said is Madeline McCann here?
It was in Cardiff. We were doing a show, and someone goes, "Oh, can you sing the Maddie McCann song?" And I went, "No, I'm not allowed to." And the guy goes, "Why? Is she here?" And I went, "No,
That's quite good.
she's on the guest list."
Have you got a Madeline McCann song?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, just
It's
that.
to the tune of "Somewhere Only We Know."
Of
by
course,
Keane.
why not? Parents haven't been through enough yet. Make a song about it.
So that's the one that you won't do on tour, but you'll do Bonnie Blue, you'll do Netanyahu.
Yeah, it's because my mum told me I wasn't allowed.
Okay, fine.
What your mum's? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue's a lot different case to
Yeah.
Maddie
a
McCann.
murdered child.
Yeah.
You do Netanyahu. What's that song? I think I've heard that.
Yeah,
You put it on
it's a
Instagram.
Netanyahu tune.
How'd your tour go? Because you did my podcast. You were just about to go.
Of course, joining us, didn't intro you earlier, sorry, is the Arse Bandit, the ferret of comedy. It's the Totness Todger Hunter.
Yep.
It's Red Richardson.
Thank you.
Now you can ask your question.
How was your tour?
It was pretty good. You were there for a
Pretty
bit.
good.
You were.
I did some tour support.
So I was intrigued because he'd done one gig before.
I was really intrigued because I thought you were just doing the songs.
Yeah.
And then I got there and he's got some stories, he's got some jokes, he's got a PowerPoint joke.
Yeah, PowerPoint's good.
He's
I
a prop
saw-
comedian. It's good stuff.
I saw a PowerPoint picture.
Yeah.
A good hierarchy of university.
Over school, yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that you went from no gigs to a sold out tour.
Yeah, but that's because you just have to say some yes to stuff, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You could just not do it. It's not that.
No, but I
financially rewarding.
get why you. Because I actually spoke to Jeff Innocent,
Yeah.
circuit legend, and he said I opened for someone who'd never done comedy before on stage. He said I thought I was going to bury them. The audience don't actually care, and a lot of the times, especially, they've not seen shows, so they don't know what to expect.
Well, that's what your crowd were a little bit like. And opening for Rufus, like, you can't do material.
So did you think I'm just going to
So
destroy
I just
him?
did crowd work.
Yeah.
Usually I would go and
You
do.
go, What's
and
your name? You go, Timothy. And you go, where'd you go to?
the idea that you were going to get them to listen to a setup, a
Really?
punchline for a bit was not going to happen.
Why? They all
But
stupid.
also, I got there and I said to Rufus, I was like, "Do you want me to do crowd work? Do you want me to leave the front row? Do you want me to do a set or whatever?" And he went, "I'm not going to be watching, so you do what you want."
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, I was backstage waiting for my turn to go.
Well, yeah, but my point is,
So of course,
Waiting
of course
for
I'm
my
not.
turn.
Of course, I'm not going to watch it.
Red,
am I?
when you open for comedians, they're quite particular with what they want and how
Yeah,
they want it
yeah,
to go
yeah,
a
it
lot of
can
the
be.
time. Whereas Rufus and his own audience didn't care what I did for those 50 minutes.
No, because
but
they're there for the.
they were well up for it because he's shifted the Overton window. So anything I come in with is tame because they're waiting for the Bonnie Blue bang.
Because
bus.
I was finding him, I was going to do one, then I couldn't do it, and I was finding.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Your manager double booked you, and yet you chose to do the other thing.
Yeah, because way
Way
more
more
cash,
money. Way
yeah.
more money. Yeah.
But I found your replacement, Josh Weller.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
had a
Great
great
lad,
time.
great lad,
great
Weller.
guy.
And he's musical, so that works.
Yeah, he
totally
does
well.
music, so that's fine. But you said to me, no edgelords, or what was it? No edgelords or sad comedians.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
does that? So, but then you're doing Netanyahu and Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, my stuff's not edgy.
No.
My stuff's fun and light-hearted, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
fair
something
enough.
about doing it over a guitar that does take the edge off.
Like Netanyahu could be a touchy topic, especially if he's there.
Yeah.
But if you do, that song is about having a romantic fling with Netanyahu. Like,
Okay.
it's so ridiculous. It's not like I'm doing hard-hitting jokes about Israel.
Yeah. Okay.
What you've managed to do is do really horrific lyrics over really, really sad songs. If you were doing like upbeat songs with those lyrics, I don't think it would work. But there are people at the back. I'm watching at the back, and it's the Smiths, right? It's like the Bonnie Blue Bang Bus
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
and they're waving their heads side to side like they're at a concert because they like the tune.
Yeah,
I think there were some parents in the room that didn't know.
Okay.
What the words
And they've
were
heard
about.
the music before.
Yeah, it's the Smiths.
And did you have any bombs? Did you see him bomb?
No, you had a tougher show. So I did Birmingham Glee.
Yeah.
Which
Let's
was
talk
fun.
about the tough one.
The lights went out halfway through, and
okay, that's always
all
fun.
the power, but that still went well. Oxford Night 1. you were a
Oxford
bit
Night 1.
hungover.
What
I
room
was
was it?
knackered,
The
Oxford Night
bad
1.
room.
What's it called?
The Bullingdon Club.
I hate that
Glee,
fucking
yeah.
room. It's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Well, we've talked about this.
I've done it a few times. Once actually, I had a great show there. Other times, I've had horrible ones.
Mate,
So,
it's an absolute shithole.
yeah.
Still had a good show. The thing is, the thing I was jealous of watching at the back is that the songs are always going to land. Because it's
Same
the
every
hits.
time.
They're the hits, and everybody knows them, and they've come for them.
Oh, so they've heard them all before. Did you give them any new stuff?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. There's a couple of songs that people won't have heard.
But this is great then, because you can just tour with this is the dream.
Yeah.
Because now I've got to write a new show, touring it soon. But I wish I could just do the same jokes for the rest of my
He
life.
can just do the great, and also they want that. They don't
Yeah.
want new. They want the thing they've seen online.
Yes.
It's a joke. Imagine if someone came to your gigs and they were just like, "Oh, we just want to hear last year's show again."
Yeah.
I go,
You do
"Great."
get that. People come up and go, oh, I would love to hear that joke. Why didn't you do that one? That's what I was telling my mate, but not really.
Not the whole room.
No, not the whole room. And then you get comedy purists who be like, well, this is the same as I saw. And you go, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm very lazy.
I managed to write one joke
Yeah,
on,
let's hear it.
on tour. You guys are like
Are you
this.
saving it? Are you doing a special?
Yeah, it's been filmed.
Nice.
So, but it'll go out after the Australia-New Zealand leg in December.
Okay.
So I got to impress the Australians.
That'll be fine. You'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a couple of cultural touchstones I'm not aware of. Like, I don't know if they have Weatherspoons or chocolate oranges.
You'll have to do acknowledgement of country before everything, but your audience will probably boo that.
Oh, yeah. They go like, before this, there were some sort of skinny Aboriginals walking around with a sort of stick.
No, they play a thing and then they go, we acknowledge where we are, and then you go out.
They play a thing. Well, like the national
They
anthem.
play this noise. It's like, dong. Yeah.
Well, so someone hits a big gong before I start.
And your bass is recorded, and then your intro will be like, "The boys are back in town." No, it's weird because I can't remember what music was, but there was this moment, and then suddenly it's my walk-on music, and you're like, "Fucking hell!"
Wait, so they're going to hit the Aboriginal gong?
Yes, they will have a pre-recording at every one of your shows, and they'll play it, and they'll go, "We acknowledge that we were on stolen land." Da 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 da. And it's,
So it's like they have to do it every time.
they have to.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that they're sort of weird, like they'll get, the kind of left wing people there get quite touchy about, you go, why are we doing this? And they go, well, you have to. And you go, but then I get your point, but you're not doing anything for the actual people. So you walk outside, the only homeless people are all Aboriginal. So it's like, you go, by the way, mate, we just saw Elton John, and don't worry, there was a minute about you in there. Anyway, see you later. You know what I mean?
You're
It's just-
still starving.
Yeah, bye.
The
So they don't
Aboriginal
actually do
people,
anything.
they're like, "Can we have the venue back then?
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
our land."
yeah.
We go, "No, we know it's your land. But you can't have it back."
You're not having it back.
Yeah.
We'll just play a song before.
Yeah.
It's like if someone was shagging your wife and they go, no, but by the way, we apologise for 30
It'd be
seconds
like, "Yeah, but
every time I do it.
don't worry, it was in your bed. We
Yeah.
acknowledged it.
We
Pictures of
acknowledge
you
it was
all
your bed.
around the house."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
If you
so-
caught your best mate fucking your girlfriend,
Yeah.
you went, look, it just
They
make
go,
you feel better.
"Oh, are you Nigerian? Well,
I always acknowledged it was your dead mother's bedroom that I fucked your wife in, yeah.
you go to the British Museum for free if you're not English. There you go. You can come and see it for free.
But it's
But it's still ours.
What's weird, I always felt that I could tell how a show was going to go, because if they're going to be cunts or rowdy,
Yeah.
they'll like boo through it, shout through it, talk through it.
Right.
If it's complete silence, they're going to be a bit touchy. And if it's whispered chatter, like I shouldn't be talking during this, but I just want to, where's my vape?
Yeah.
And you're like, right, that's the perfect mix.
Booing that's quite a strong start.
You're saying stuff there.
They boo the national anthem, the Aboriginal anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a bit of vape.
The apology they boo.
And now, right, they boo the apology.
Yeah.
They
So-
all take a knee.
Hang on, but there's going to be like, they're going to play that. Like, we acknowledge.
Every show.
We
Every
acknowledge
show.
the traditional custodians of the land.
And you're going to come out Bonnie Blue.
And then it's
It's
going
going
to.
to come out like a Safari Explorer.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go. I'm going to turn up there with my rifle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then with my rifle and my big sun hat.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go.
Net.
My walk-on song is "Here Comes the Money."
Yeah.
Money talks. Here comes the money. Money. And then I'm going to walk on there.
I'll tell you one thing that was really funny about opening for him is he lets the song play a bit before he walks on. So I do the whole everybody's clapping, welcome to the stage, Rufus Rice, expecting him to be sort of ready on the stage just as I say that. I say Rufus Rice. There's a 3-second pause whilst they clap. The clap dies out, and then it goes, "Here comes the money, money, money." And I see him at the back, and he waits, and it plays. And I'm standing there like, you want to keep the applause going until he's on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he walks all the way around the venue whilst the song plays. And then he finally...
Wait, so you go into the seats?
No, but because he's coming from the back of the room
I see.
in Oxford, and he walks. It's about a 10-second walk round because it's a music venue up onto the stage.
yeah.
By the time he's on stage, the audience are dead quiet, and
Really?
I'm just
Yeah.
standing there waiting for him to come on.
I was having a great time.
And he's loving it. He walks like a peacock.
I saw a clip of you walking on at Leicester Square, looked very confident. So you felt confident the whole time?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that.
It took me like 100 gigs to look at the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it just felt like I was like giving a school presentation.
Yeah, you're like Freddie Mercury, just born to do it.
Right. Okay. I think it's because my dad has done so many presentations for
Yeah, but that's
for
your
his
dad.
for
Yeah.
his staff. That like that skill set has worked its way into through like sort of business osmosis.
Yeah.
It's like looking at the Q1. Speaking of Q1, here's my joke.
Yeah.
All right.
And was it big laughs the whole time?
Yeah, for the most part.
And you didn't get thrown by anything?
No, I mean some bastard got kicked out in Glasgow for being because basically what happened was someone drank almost an entire bottle of vodka that he smuggled in.
Nice.
Then the bouncers found it with just a dribble in the bottom. Instead of just giving it up, he decided to take on 2 bouncers by himself.
Really? What venue was that?
Glee Club.
Yeah.
He got put on the floor, and then everybody called him a wanker. Got marched out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they told me I had to go off stage, and I was like, no, I want to watch.
And was your dad your tour manager?
Yeah.
How was that? With all the
He's the king of logistics.
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah. There's nothing he can't logisticize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's a new world. I've never met anyone who's toured after one gig. Have you?
No, it's crazy. But I also think like I'm touring with your dad. He was so good at it.
Yeah.
I like if Red when you go on tour later this year,
You need to bring this guy.
get Mr. Rice on the
Yeah,
He's a pro now.
He's he's really like he's like standing at the door. He shakes your hand. He's smiling to everyone.
Yeah.
He's loading things out the back of a van.
Yeah, Josh Weller said. Oh,
He's great.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it was your dad because I was expecting your dad to be like just not into the whole thing.
No, my dad's for the stash.
Yeah.
Your dad's on it.
Were you getting pissed with your dad?
No drinks on the whole tour.
Really?
Yeah, we had a completely sober tour. We were living like monks. There was no shagging, which would have been weird anyway. 'Cause it's just me and my dad.
And sober, just 8 Guinness Zeros and then fucking your dad.
So we were basically. I was basically just. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it's the alcohol that's the
can't even use the
problem.
drink.
Yeah,
as the
because
excuse.
after a few beers, there's nothing I want to do more than shower my dad.
Well,
No, we were basically watching cricket and ironing shirts the whole time, drinking herbal tea.
that's the other thing. He doesn't even watch football, so he wasn't even watching the World Cup.
Really?
No,
He wasn't watching the World
Test
Cup.
match was on.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Cricket was on. They were on at the same time.
Yeah.
You can't don't have time for both. Red, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Because you unbelievably you weaseled your way onto Jimmy Fallon
Yeah, I did.
the other day.
Like
And
a rat.
what was that experience like? And is Jimmy Fallon like a Madame Tussauds waxwork in real life?
I'll start with the first one. Yeah. Basically, it was fucking odd. It's weird to do. I went and did it. So I went and I did a few nights in the clubs before because they make you go and you got to run the set in front of producers, and I did it. So spent like 3 nights in New York, and I went and watched it being filmed like the night before, and it was odd. It's a complete machine. I don't know why. I just thought, because I've not done TV before, I thought it was going to be like this. You turn up and like Jimmy just shakes your hand. There's obviously an audience.
Do you think
like,
Jimmy's framing up the camera
but
before
not
you
like
start?
that. But there was genuinely like 300 people there. No, maybe not that much, but a lot of people. And you go through so much security because of where they film like SNL and stuff. So it's like going through an airport. So you're just constant.
Did they send a car? Do you get picked up?
Yes, they sent a blacked out Escalade.
It's quite. There's still a romantic idea of being like picked up.
That
taken to the
was
studio.
the best part of it.
Yeah.
But it was it was just sort of going through New York in a blacked out car. You're like, this is awesome. But then the actual gig, you're waiting to do it. You have a green room which is like a design like a ship. So it's like all these like portholes and it's really like nice but they're just it's crazy because I got and sat in the makeup chair and they're like, how do you like your makeup done? I was like, I don't fucking know. I've never, you know what I mean? What do you? And I said, do men usually have an answer to that? And they go, yeah. And they didn't think it was funny that was funny,
You didn't have a makeup routine?
No.
I still don't have a haircut.
No,
I still walk
this
in
isn't
there.
even. I've been on holiday. I need to get it cut.
Yeah.
I looked at this today and went, "This looks fucking disgraceful."
Yeah,
But the
But I'm
Americans-
lazy, so in 2 weeks it might be worse.
you look like my mate's dog.
Crufts.
What a charmer.
Yeah, sounds like a good dog. But yeah, you watch him walk around. What's weird is basically someone comes into your room and they go, "Jimmy's coming to say hello to you," and you stand here. And so you have to stand in a certain place because there's a photographer that takes photos of you. So they've worked out the exact positioning.
Yeah.
So you can get... And I was like, I'm just going to stand and like nod along and not give them the... And I did it. And then he said something I cracked because it is odd, just surreal. And he's like, how the fuck are you? And you know what's happening. Because I watched him the day before. And it's like, he walks up the corridor, there was someone walking with him, he goes, right, who's in here? Who the fuck's sake? And I go, it's Richardson, come in. He's like, okay, Richardson, come in. Door open. Red, buddy, how are you? Know what I mean? And then and then they got me mouth open. But
Yeah, right.
He's just like,
because obviously
stand up.
he would be a big fan of your reels, so he would have.
This is the
you know,
thing.
he would have known all about
But
you.
what was funny is when I went and watched 2 days before, it was a totally different experience because no one knew what I was.
Yeah.
He walked straight past me. It was mad. I was watching it like, you see like people with like 15 people around them and you're like, who the fuck? There's like someone walking doing makeup on their face.
Like mid-shot, they're coming in.
Well,
with
they're
makeup.
coming in and
Yeah.
they bring their own team. It's
Is he the sort of guy who snap his fingers and someone actually brings him a coffee?
I think they like him, but I was watching him, it's like, I said to the guy, I was like, what happens when he hates the guest? He goes, he smiles through it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you have to.
Yeah.
But then they had Conor McGregor on like 2 weeks after I left, who was convicted
Two
of rape.
Yeah.
questionable entertainers
Yeah.
straight after the
Well,
other.
two tough guys, that's for sure.
Two things he had to smile through.
As soon as it ends, do they treat you differently once you're out?
You're gone. Because
You're out the
they're
building.
there from 4 till 6:30. Done.
Did you see Jimmy post-performance?
Yeah, he did
And he
actually
goes,
follow me.
"That was great."
And he said that was good. And the guy who got me the thing was like, he winked at me, which is usually a sign of good job. So he winked at the guy, being like, that was good.
You had a genuinely good set.
It was good. It was great in
Considering
the
a lot
room.
of a lot of people have like a bad
I
reception.
it was good in the room. It's just fucking weird. And you're performing to people who queue to watch Jimmy Fallon live. So they're never going to be fucking the coolest guys.
I just had a horrible thought of Rufus doing one of his songs
Yeah.
on Jimmy Fallon.
Fallon would love
Fallon
that
would-
stuff.
Yeah, but no, it's good, and he was a nice guy. It was like, but he meets 10 people a day, and it's like being front of house at a restaurant.
How hard was it to get a set through their regulation of what
Quite
you can and
hard.
can't say?
And it's also hard practicing it because you do it so unnaturally. So you got to perform it like you're doing the Tonight Show, but then you're in a basement with 7 people, and they're like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" But yeah, you basically just cut out all the swears, but it got to be so clean. So by clean, you can't even infer bad, if you know what I mean. So it's not just like, oh, I'll do a dark routine, I'll just get rid of fucking cunt. It's clean is like what you can't say smoking or just you're just talking about cigarettes or whatever.
They're
like
not
that.
going to love my transgender bathroom routine.
No, what's that?
Well, basically, at school we had a transgender bathroom.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is that there was a new transgender bathroom, but they'd used the disabled bathroom to make it, so we didn't have one anymore. And then my mate broke his leg.
Oh,
Right.
is that true?
Is that
Yeah.
euphemism for having gender realignment?
No.
surgery?
And then like the joke is like we've got to chop his willy off because he wants to have a poo. Like they wouldn't have that kind of stuff on the Tonight Show. would they?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. No, they definitely wouldn't have that.
You can't infer. And can you do
They wouldn't have
political
my-
material? No. Do you think you could make a Trump joke?
Probably he does. I'm sure you can. I don't know, but
I love that you can't say smoking, but you can interview Conor McGregor for 25
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know. That's why
Yeah.
it's funny. It's like I can't say fuck, but you can have that guy on.
You can have him on, but you can't make a joke about him.
Yeah, you
Probably.
could. No, that's
You
true.
couldn't-
Yeah, I couldn't make a rape joke,
No.
but you could have.
You can have him on and talk about his new podcast.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
make a killing your kids joke, but like Fred West is on next week. So,
He is on.
Yeah.
No, it's mad, and it's like the minute it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? It's like that's it. But that's that nature of old. It's exactly what you think it's going to be from like the movies and stuff. Of it's you're in, hey, da 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 da, and then it's like right, your car's waiting outside, and then the car drops you off, and he goes
Back to your old shitty life.
back at the hotel, and then you're done. You're given a bag and a flask that says Fallon on it.
Well, at least you get some cocaine.
Yeah, and then it's done. You know what I mean? And then the nenext person you see the next day, and because obviously I've now followed them, and you go, oh, I sat in that room,
Yeah, right.
not anymore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, should we get into the news?
Yeah, go
of
on.
the week? It's horrible news for 9/11 fans, I'm afraid. Horrible news. As those hoping for a spectacular sequel to the 2001 blockbuster were left underwhelmed by its Chinese follow-up. An aircraft struck the tallest building in Beijing on Friday afternoon, but witnesses hoping for the towers to fall watched in horror as the aircraft crumbled on impact, causing no damage to the building and raining fuselage debris onto the street below.
So was this a terror thing?
Well, this is what happened. It triggered a full evacuation of the skyscraper, with evacuees gathering on the streets near the entrance, along with fire trucks, police cars, and an ambulance. Have to say, if I got evacuated from a skyscraper, the last place I'd stand is right next to it, I think.
Yeah, just watching it wobble.
Yeah. Just thinking,
Yeah.
oh, I hope it goes that way.
Is that just me, or is that
Yeah.
wobbling a bit?
Yeah.
And especially in 9/11, the second building, they all were told to go. Everyone came outside before it got hit, and then we went get back in there. So the second tower.
See, if
they were told
all
to
came-
go back in.
Yeah, they were told to go back because
Why?
the first one had been hit, and they all came out into the street like fuck.
And they thought,
everyone was like,
that's not going to happen again.
get back in. So, well, yeah, of course it's not going to. Come on.
Yeah.
What is
But
this 9/11? You know what I mean?
I'd be nervous that the first one was going to crash down onto the second one, and
Buildings don't fall like that.
not the way they
Not
felt.
the way they did. No, but how would you know? What?
I'm saying if I was in an apartment block,
Yeah,
if I was in the apartment block next door to Grenfell,
yeah,
I'd get out.
yeah.
Just out of this probably isn't the best place to be.
Well, out of the sheer horror of the
I'd
whole
probably
thing as well.
I'd probably go shopping.
I'd probably just go. I'm going to the park, somewhere far away from whatever's happening here.
So you wouldn't try and help?
No, well,
No.
I wouldn't want to get in the way. It's that male excuse for not doing washing up. I'd only make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want to
yeah.
you don't want to trust me with the firefighting.
Locking the doors of
Well,
the
they
second
actually
tower.
they do tell people to fuck off because they do make it worse.
Yeah, get out of the way. Don't try. Don't be a
Yeah,
vigilante.
I can't like hold up the twin towers.
If you were on the tube and you heard that the tube line going the other way had just exploded, I wouldn't
I would
get
fuck
on
off.
my
And that's
tube.
the day done. I'm out.
I'm out. I'm getting upstairs. I'm getting on a line
I'm
bike,
cancelling whatever I'm doing unless it was this pod. And
and you're off.
I'm probably getting an Uber. Maybe,
yeah,
Or something.
Well, you have experience of actually running away from a
fake terrorist attack. Yeah.
We covered it last
Oh,
year.
we
We
talked
did, yeah,
about
we
that. I
talked
think I
about-
saw that clip.
I've done it
yeah.
on like 4 pods. Yeah.
Anyway, this is what happened in China, and this is the most. You guys love this most China thing of all time. So, the Chinese authorities, right? The journalist tries to get in contact with them. The person who answered the phone at the relevant district branch of the Beijing Public Security Bureau told the CNN, "We're not familiar with this situation."
This is like Tiananmen Square all over again.
Yeah, and then they referred CNN to another number, and that call went unanswered.
Oh, really?
So this is the most Chinese approach to anything, any problem ever.
What didn't happen?
I haven't heard of that, and also it never happened.
Mm,
Have you ever tried? Have you been to
Interesting.
China?
never.
Have you Googled Tiananmen Square in China?
I went to Tiananmen Square when
Yeah.
I was in China.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you find China?
Doesn't exist.
Oh,
No.
Don't let them brainwash you here in the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah.
I loved it. We were talking about this earlier. I was in Shanghai in 2019, and like it was the glory.
what, you were like
days.
19 years old?
I was 19. I was working there, and it was at the height of like China opening up and letting people party in Shanghai, and it was just before COVID shut everything down again. It's like, you know, they talk about like New York in the 90s where it's like free reign.
Yeah.
I got the best that China
And what's
has
it
to
like? Is
offer.
there drugs in China? What is the sort of
In
party?
Shanghai, it's like culturally chill. So all the art exhibitions, all the DJs, all the fashion stuff is happening in Shanghai.
Yeah.
You get a train to Beijing, very different situation.
Can you slag the leader off if you wanted to? If you were on a DJ set and you got
Probably, if you're an expat, like if you're not Chinese, you're the only people going out, because the local Chinese population don't go out at night for dinner, because the way it works is parents go to work, grandparents look after the kids during the day. The parents come back from work, the grandparents go out at night. So that's where you get the dancing grannies in the squares.
Wait, so like all the clubs are just full of gilfs?
No, so the clubs are full of like basically foreigners, tourists that want to go out.
Just
and
like
then
Chinese grannies shaking
outside the clubs, you have like 60 to 80 old people. That is when the old couples. Get
And what do they
it.
do? They
Hang
go
on,
for
hang on.
dinner.
Are you saying this is like the sort of cleanup crew of the Chinese
No,
grannies?
I'm saying this is. I'm saying if you're into that kind of thing, you just hang around in a. They're doing it in the park on the corner of the street, and they're just dancing. They slow dance,
And do they drink and stuff?
not as much, and they don't go to bed as late. But if you're like a 30-year-old Chinese person, you're not going out to a club or a bar.
Really?
But if you're me and you're 19 and you've just discovered alcohol and it's cheap there,
Who were you drinking with? Just
a bunch of Canadians, and
Yeah.
a bunch of French people,
And what's the drinking culture amongst them? There's just not really one.
amongst the locals.
Yeah.
I mean, you know better than I do probably, because you speak the language. That's where I'm making that assumption.
yeah.
I mean, they love baijiu, but
Yeah.
the problem that's booze in Chinese. Yeah, they love that shit.
A lot of sweet wine, like plum wine.
Plum wine, rice wine. But the problem is they don't sesh.
They don't sesh. They don't get on it.
Their idea of fun is like chewing the fat, literally, because that's what the food's made of, and then like gambling all of their money away at once.
Yeah.
That's their idea of a big night out.
Yeah.
Like they don't listen to Skrillex per se.
Not per se, but I'm sure there's a Chinese Skrillex out there.
And is there a feeling of like a dictatorship or?
Yeah, 100%. When you get on your phone is attached to your passport, is attached to your WeChat. So your phone number and your bank account are connected to your identity. And then everything you do uses that app. So when you get on the tube, they log that you got on the tube at this time. So much so that the adverts shown out the tube target whoever's walking into it at that time.
No way.
So they realised, for example, because all of the data is state-owned, that
you've got all this lube stuff.
you've got all this... You're getting like a bunch
Mine
of...
was just Manscaped every time.
Yeah.
It's just... It's like your Instagram algorithm is just built for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, so for example, if a bunch of young people are getting on the tube at 8:30, there'll be ads for young people. And then at midday, it'll be an ad for like plants for old people. It's crazy
So there's
stuff.
lots of granny stuff at night time then.
And I was smoking those cigarettes that you can't buy here, but you can buy there, which are Marlboros, but you can click them. And it's not menthol, it's like peach. And then there's another little clicker. and
You
that's
had
like
these,
blueberry.
Red?
Never.
They're like cigarettes, but they taste like absolute shit.
They're
Yeah, I
the
don't like
original,
menthols at
the
all.
original vape. It's like you
Okay.
can get peach and blueberry cigarettes.
I've not had them.
Delicious.
Yeah, they're like, what if you wanted a cigarette to taste way worse than it normally
Yeah,
does?
yeah.
It's
I
like
was
a new
and you're spitting
feature.
on everyone's spitting on the street all the time.
Really?
I got there and I thought it was disgusting. Within a week I was doing it.
What did they? What? Just,
Yeah, they just spit on the street because
Why?
the pollution's so bad it builds up.
fucking hell. So they may as well.
It's
not
better like
smoke.
grey, lifeless phlegm coming out.
Your,
Yeah.
your shoes are grey. At the
Have they
end
got a
of-
lower life expectancy than us?
That's got to be a rhetorical question.
Depends if Rufus is
Well,
on tour
London's
then.
not great.
Yeah.
I will say Shenzhen is the only place I've ever been where the air has a flavour.
Really?
As in, like, when you breathe in, you can taste the plastic.
And
in it.
what were you doing there? Just travelling around?
Yeah, I was just... my parents took me out of school and we spent 3 months sort of going around the Orient. You know.
I think post-COVID it's not what it was, China.
Yeah, I was there in
Really?
2015, so
Oh, yeah, you were a kid
I
then.
was a 12.
I think the fun stopped after COVID.
Yeah.
When the fun stopped. That's what they would
The fun
say.
really stopped after the old,
really
the old
stopped.
Wuhan incident. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all gone quiet. China don't really talk about that anymore.
Well, it's like how flying used to be
Right,
fun.
if you
and
ring up the
sexy.
Chinese government, they'll say COVID. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Also, it never happened.
yeah.
I spoke to a Chinese girl who was about my maybe 5-10 years older than me, and I was like, "How do you feel that you can't vote for a party?" And she was like, "Well, I don't mind because the government's good." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough."
Yeah.
She was like, "All you guys do is complain about how you hate your leader, even though you elected him." And
Yeah.
I went, "That's a good point, well made."
Why not?
That's so Chinese. It's like my old Chinese teacher. She used to eat Chinese food for every meal.
Chinese teacher. That's so funny.
Tutor.
Li Lao Shi was his name. Shout out to him. He used to eat Chinese food for every meal, even if he went on holiday. So even if he went to Italy, right, he would still be there having dumplings and wonton soup.
We'll just bring it with him.
And I said, well, he would track down some other Chinese people, the 4 Chinese people who live in Naples or whatever,
Yeah.
and go and scran some dumplings.
Force them to cook for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I guess through the international brotherhood of being Chinese, that sort of works. And I said, why? Surely eating the local food is an intrinsic part of the traveling experience when you go on holiday. Like, I would, that's one of the main things you do there. And he's like, no, but Chinese food is the best. And I said, yeah, I like Chinese food as well, but you don't want to try any. And he said, why would I eat anyone else's food when Chinese food is the best?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I really do like Chinese food, but so I have it for every meal.
Was this was your Big John? Is it
Imagine
true-
learning Chinese from Big John.
you just
able
know
to-
a menu.
You'd just be able to order but never talk to anyone.
Yeah. Is it true they in China there's a whole thing of losers from home? Have you heard that?
No.
So it's when white guys go abroad, it's Thailand, China, to meet women because they apparently,
It's Rufus.
and they call it losers from home. Apparently that's what their thing is. So it's like, or losers, I can't remember what it is. It's basically like ugly white guys go out there because they see their value is higher or it's seen as. Did you find
It definitely
when you were in
is.
China?
I went going out for drinks with a couple groups of people, and it's always quite a cool, quite successful, cool Chinese woman with the middest, baldest bloke in his 30s you've
Yeah.
ever seen.
That's
And
almost
did
everybody.
women try it on with you more
It's the
than you
it's the
found in
special,
England?
yeah. And they take pictures with you because you're a freak. Because I was so pale and so tall they couldn't believe it. Children used to like, climb up
Did they
me
think
like
you
a
were
tree.
like? They must have thought you were like Slender Man.
They couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Have you seen that prank show when the guy's running around with a screen mask, and he does it in China, and he goes up to this couple of old women, and he goes, and they just look at him, and then he pulls off the mask, and he's black. And
Yeah.
yeah, is it like that?
Yeah, it's a bit like that. They take off the glasses and they see I've got like light eyes. And they're like, oh god.
They did that washing machine advert, didn't they? Do you remember the daughter comes home with a black boyfriend and he gets put in the washing machine?
He comes and he came out white.
And then they go, Persil. Yeah.
What? So they cleaned him?
Yeah, they cleaned him Chinese. I don't think he was white. I think he came out Chinese.
It's a real ad. They have really bad ads.
Yeah.
I think the Italians have been done for similar things.
So many. Have you seen, 12 Years a Slave poster in Italy? It's
they're not white, are they?
No, it's Brad Pitt's face. And then the main guy, I can't remember his name. The main guy who's in, Brad Pitt's in it for 3 minutes. The main guy's like this in the corner, and it's just Brad Pitt.
Yeah, right.
12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that. They in China they still like cut scenes out of movies that they don't like.
Yeah.
So-
Didn't John Cena have to apologise or something as well?
Yeah.
They don't have any gay stuff, do they?
They don't have any gay stuff, but it's quite hard to watch Call Me By Your Name when you're in China because it's 15 minutes long. And It's just them cycling through Italy.
I'll just finish off this story then. So, circulating imagery shows the plane is a Sunwood 6. It's a plane, it's a light aircraft, which is used for training flights. So clearly, this guy's just got his line a bit wrong.
I thought it was a drone. This whole time in my head, I had it as like a drone.
No. The drone rule is basically no aircraft, including drones, are allowed in Beijing at all. But he managed to fly straight through the middle of it for 20 minutes without getting shot down by a sort of nuke or something, or like an airborne missile, which shows their system is a bit shit, I think.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about having a go at them,
Maybe try Beijing.
do you think there's any terrorists watching this going, I'm just listening to Rufus Rice and Beijing looks vulnerable?
A report, you'll like this, stated that the pilot who crashed was suffering from anxiety, and he flew into the building for, quote, personal reasons.
Yeah.
It's like he's leaving a managerial job after a relegation
Called
battle.
in sick.
I want to spend more time with my family.
All right, from Chinese news to Chinese food, a dog with more than... Sorry.
The same thing.
A dog with more than 1.5 million social media followers has been stolen, sold to a restaurant, and then eaten, according to his distraught owner. So Chinese travel blogger Guo and his 8-year-old dog Chutao became internet stars after he started documenting their adventures on Douyin, the Chinese TikTok. So Chutao disappeared on 11th May, and surveillance footage shows 2 dog nappers taking the dog away on an electric scooter. So they prompted the blogger to cut short his holiday and join the search for his beloved pet. 2 weeks later, Guo said he identified the man who nicked the dog. And he said, all right, mate, here's 10,000 yuan for the dog back, which is about 1,500 quid. And then unfortunately, the dog napper told him, I've already sold the dog to a restaurant for $27 and he's been eaten.
Makes for a good blog though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean that post is good. I mean we've heard about it. It's made it all the way over here.
Yeah.
So like none of the rest of that stuff was not really on my
That's
radar.
the only Substack that I would ever subscribe to.
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
everyone and their dog, no offense, has now got a Substack and they post it and they go, if you want to hear more about my thoughts, which is the most arrogant thing to say.
It's not as good as some bloke ate my dog and now I'm fuming.
No.
It's a great head. I'd click on that.
Yeah. It's like Marshall Exler, you know him?
No.
Never mind.
So is the dog eating a mainstream thing, or is that it's a sort of underground?
So about 20%.
That's like sort of, chicken
Underground.
cottage.
20%.
It's like lasagna, but it's just...
About 20% of Chinese people eat dog, allegedly.
Okay.
Which,
But are you saying, is it a delicacy or is
I'm
it...
saying, could I just walk into their Pizza Express with a dog and go, 40 quid, 40 quid and it's yours?
it's a bit like those chippies where you bring your own chocolate bar.
What I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Pizza Express where you make your own pizza, so that's where they give you a dog.
Yeah.
And you go,
Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
Bring your own dog. No,
Are you trying to suggest that guy in the stripy shirt is going to be sliding that into the oven?
Well, no, I'm just saying, is this a backstreet thing, or is this, could you get dog in a mainstream?
If we went to China and we were staying in a hotel,
Yeah.
can we get dog? Can we go, hello, can I just get 2 beers?
I go with you two and I go, guys, I want a grandma, but I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So get me a dog first.
Right. Okay.
How long will it take you in the Uber to get me one?
Well, do they have it on the high street? Is it like? Does their Pret have a?
This is
That's
Have
what
a
I'm
dog
trying to
wrap.
figure out.
This is what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. Did you see it when you were there?
I didn't eat it, but at the time I wasn't eating meat because because I was a bit weird about meat anyway, and then I didn't like the texture. And in Shanghai, the nearest animal is like 60,000 miles away. Like there is no animal anywhere near you, so the meat you do get is really poor quality.
Okay.
Which is why I think, well, the dogs are suddenly the freshest thing around.
Yeah.
I don't think we eat dogs in this country, but if we got rid of all the cows and the nearest cow was 10,000 miles away, I think the dogs would start to look
There
like
goes
good.
the dog. Yeah.
By the way, I have no problem with eating dog.
No.
I think it's ridiculous that we treat dogs nicely and horses and cows badly.
You treat horses well.
No, I just
Tesco's.
ground a horse. Yeah. So the thief claimed that he mistook the famous dog for a stray, and but apparently the pet was wearing a collar with a GPS tracker. So.
Which he did have to take off at some point in the cooking process.
Offering no apology, the man reportedly said, "The dog is dead, so stop making a fuss. I did not break the law."
That's great.
That's really good.
That's a good statement.
Saying the dog is dead as an excuse is quite good. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's sort of like being,
Get over it.
I can't believe it's done now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? The dog's not worried about it, mate.
Yeah.
Did you kill my wife? Yeah, well, she's dead now, so just stop going on about it.
yeah, like water under the bridge. Mate.
It's like, get over it.
Is
Can't-
there much
can't do
comedy
anything
out
about it
there?
now.
Is there comedy clubs? I know people with blank pangs from there, but
There's always like one that people seem to go and
yeah.
they're like, this is the one English speaking club in where
Do they have Chinese stand-up
club.
clubs? Yeah.
They would. I think they would vet your
This
jokes.
is a hell of a mixed bill that we're putting together, by the way.
What do you mean?
On tour. The three of us touring China.
Yeah.
Just a really scary thought.
I thought you said mixed grill.
Yeah.
This is one hell of a menu. When you
Yeah.
go and buy dog at a restaurant, is it like a lobster restaurant where you get to go pick one?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You get it out of the tank.
You know when you go to those like dog cafes and cat cafes and they're playing in a pen, do you sort of get to go, oh, can I have bubbles?
I
or
want the
something?
Shih Tzu.
I want the Shih Tzu.
Yeah. What's the tastiest dog?
If I had to eat something.
If you had to eat a dog, would you?
I think I go for a small one just in case I didn't like it.
No, but do you have to eat the whole thing?
You're getting
Yeah. I'm not picking a Great Dane, lads.
but
I
you're,
would.
you're not getting a different portion size based on the dog.
No. That's how you choose it. You want to choose the biggest lobster.
When you go to a restaurant, you order beef. They don't give you a whole cow.
No, but like if you pick your lobster out the tank,
You get the whole thing.
you get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Point taken.
So I'm not picking like a husky. Obviously, that's ridiculous.
I don't want something fluffy. I don't want them picking hair out my
Is
teeth.
it one of those things where it's like dog of the day? Or
Yeah. What would be the best dog to eat?
Catch of the day, but catch like you've thrown the ball.
What's a fat dog?
An XL bully would at least make
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I was thinking that
That's,
they're.
tell you what, that's like eating organic meat.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's not too bad either.
What's that Churchill dog, motherfucker, from the telly?
Oh, I know, the
I'd have
flabby
one.
one.
I'd have him.
No, because I think you're getting too much fat, too much gristle.
Well, it would render down.
Have you seen Chris Brown's been sued for 13 mil
For what?
for his dog, which was one of those like fucking huge. I can't remember what they're called, but it attacked his cleaning lady. And he says he told her never go outside. I don't know how she gets in the morning. He goes, right, you're hired.
Wait, so
you can
he's-
never fucking leave because there's a dog outside. But she took his bins out and it like ripped her face off. And she's just gotten. She says he was never told. He said he told her, but she says I don't speak a word of English, so he can't have told me. And he's 30. She's gotten 13 mil, and her brother's gotten 500k or somehow. I don't know how, but he's jumped in on it.
It's amazing that after everything Chris Brown's done, it's his dog that gets him in trouble.
Was she being kept hostage in the house then?
Well, his defense was I told her don't go out because they're fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't know how she'd ever get into work or leave work or do his bins.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thought like I left a window open. That was throw him out there.
It's
you
also
know?
crazy if you know your dog will rip someone's face off to have company over and go, well, just don't go in that room.
Don't go in that.
That happened to me at Big John's
Well,
house.
I'd say me here. Yeah. So I went to go for a cigarette. He goes,
My dog's going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's like, do you really want to have a killing machine in the house 24/7?
you accidentally just go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's having
great.
a fucking shark in your bathtub.
It's such a small mistake.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
really
being,
is.
don't go in that room. There's a mine on the
But
floor.
also, what if you're like dating someone, you get up and then you forget about the dog, you go, you're like, oh, I need a piss and a glass of water.
yeah.
It's a bit like waking up and across one of your doorways is a random tripwire. But
Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Make sure you don't use the second pantry because we have got an old mine in there.
yeah.
You don't go, oh, thanks for warning
There's a
me.
landmine somewhere in the carpets, and just a fucking
Every morning-
unexploded bomb.
Every morning, one of the light switches is rigged to blow. And you don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Careful with those forks.
There's
one of them's
cyanide in one of the milks.
rigged.
yeah. Okay, next story. Huge news for people with scoliosis, osteoporosis, fused spines, and missing vertebrae, as a method of treating back pain has been definitively proved to be ineffective. So a patient had presented in a Dublin hospital complaining of severe back pain originating from lifting a heavy object 3 days earlier. However, a physical examination revealed a subcutaneous abscess on the right arm, which he then disclosed was a result of an innovative new treatment that had been trialling on his own terms at home. So he devised this cure independent of any medical advice and revealed that he'd been injecting 1 monthly dose of semen for 18 consecutive months using a hypodermic needle that he bought from the internet to treat his back pain.
So he's just buying someone's jizz.
No.
I assume he's supplying his own stuff.
Okay. Oh, so he puts his own semen into
But
it.
he did buy the needle from the internet.
I see.
I love that your issue could be, don't get high on your own supply kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what he'd been doing is to treat his back pain, he'd been injecting semen into his arm for 18 months.
Why did he think that would help his back?
Yeah, I mean, these are great questions.
Okay, sorry.
I think he should have asked himself that day one, really. While I was beating off to get the stuff into the needle, I would probably be asking myself, should I really be doing this?
I didn't realize you could inject semen.
You
Sorry to be naive.
You can
You can
inject...
inject most things.
Yeah, really. If you really had to.
You could inject Chinese into your system if you wanted to.
I think that's one of the few things you couldn't, to be honest. Well, just the concept...
Sweet and
the
sour
concept of
sauce.
just-
Soy.
Oh, no,
right,
not the whole.
I thought you meant like the idea of being Chinese.
Yeah, oh, right. Yeah.
So the funny thing is, when he started doing this, right, when he began injecting the semen, he'd had back pain for 3 days.
Okay, so he didn't leave it long before he resorted.
I've had a sore knee for way longer
Yeah.
than that before.
That's funny because he probably went day one, Nurofen.
Took 2 Nurophens, went, fuck this. I'm going to old...
Day two, maybe doubled his dose. He went,
Yeah.
I'll take 2 Nurofen morning and night. And then day 3, he went, well, there's nothing else left. So
Semen.
Semen it is.
someone get the porn on.
Yeah.
It also said in this article that he did a monthly shot.
Yeah.
But what I read that as is that he said he banked it up for a month.
Yeah.
He was sort of filling a jar because you need quite a lot.
Well, you don't. What do you mean you need quite
It sounded
a
like
lot for what?
he was building up for a month and sort of filling a vat, and then
No, it's just one injection.
so he just did it once a month.
I don't know, lads.
You know,
I really don't.
when you put loose change in a jar and then at the end of the month you take it to Sainsbury's. You sort
Don't
of,
know that, no.
Nobody has done that since like
Piggy bank.
the 1850s.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we don't have piggy banks anymore. This is why the country's on the brink. No one's saving. Put your change in a bag.
Put
and
your
then,
semen in a needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't really know what he was doing, but what I do know for sure is that the semen treatment didn't cure his back pain, and what it did was give him crippling emphysema, which is, I think, where you have liquid under your skin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You got
no
semen under
surprises
your
where it
skin.
came from.
Yeah.
But he was trying to inject it directly into his veins was the idea. But what he was actually doing is just putting it right under his skin.
And he never explained why he was doing that. Did he find the theory online? Is he
Wow.
conspiracy?
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because an inquiry concluded there's never been a single other case of intravenous semen injection found anywhere in medical literature. And a broader search of the internet found no reference to this either.
So he's doing his own research. He's one of those guys. I'm doing my own
So
research.
this is a
Thank you very
brand new idea.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually quite impressive to come up with a new idea.
Yeah.
Like if you said, "Give me a new treatment that no one
has
in the
ever tried.
world has ever thought of to cure a headache,"
Yeah.
it would actually take me a bit of time to come up with something that no one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be straight to come like the cop, the Amanda Knox cop.
But I'd assume, like, well, just to masturbate. Oh, someone's already thought of that. Like, someone on the internet has said everything. It's like when you try and search something into Google.
I
it's
never
been
try and think of
searched.
my own. I literally just go, what does the doctor say?
You really?
Yeah.
You don't sort of improv?
No, I wouldn't go, maybe.
I'm not going to just stick a Barocca up my arse, see what happens.
Yeah, see what the fuck happens.
You're living in the Matrix.
I do
here.
that when nothing's wrong. That's
Right,
no.
yeah. You give yourself some problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doctors attempted to implement an intravenous drip to treat these issues, but the man opted to discharge himself without allowing doctors to make an incision to drain the semen. He said, "No, you're not doing that to me. I'm off." And he's never been heard from again.
Wow.
So there we go. Top news for anyone with a sort of shattered vertebrae out
There
there.
are actually some of your listeners that I'm quite glad have heard that and disproved it.
Yeah.
Because I reckon if someone was going to try that, it'd be one of the listeners of this.
This isn't
podcast.
exactly the same, but it's not a million miles away. Someone genuinely sent me a video of them ripping the head off a chicken
What? And you was a fan?
last night. Yeah.
I thought this is for Rufus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's not a million miles away.
No.
Same sort of nutty.
What's the gender split of your fan base?
It's about 95-5, I think.
Yeah, similar to me.
What's the weirdest thing someone sent you a video of them doing on Instagram?
People have sent me videos of them actually snapping their banjo strings.
Oh, that's no, I've never had anything. People send me videos.
We have
of
very
them-
different audiences.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
I get people finding like bags of coke and going, and then doing a line of it like 4 a.m. and sending me a video.
It's quite fun.
That's
Yeah.
about it though. I don't really get any bad. That's they.
Do you watch them to the end? When you see it's a 30-second video, how much
yeah,
do you
of
watch?
course. I watch the whole thing. So what the fuck is going on here? And you see, they clearly like 5 a.m. They'll do it, like, oh, Red will like this.
It's just them doing drugs.
No, but I think they go, oh, the night's ended badly because of the Stay Toxic videos, so they're like, oh, this is.
Yeah.
What's funny about that parasocial relationship is they get a bag in and they go, oh, Red would like this. Whereas there are some people that aggressively masturbate and break their penis and they go, I know who would fucking love
that's
this.
true.
Rufus Rice.
Speaking of aggressively breaking your penis, onto the sport. And whilst the world has been drawn to the World Cup, Italy wingback Matteo Ruggeri has had a little bit too much free time on his hands following his country's disgraceful failed attempt to qualify for the tournament. Allegations have arisen that he paid a woman to send him insulting, blasphemous, and racist audio messages for his own sexual gratification. So, tabloid journalist Fabio Corona published what he claimed were screenshots showing payments made by Ruggeri to a female fan, each worth €150 per hate crime. So, apparently, the payments were made in exchange for audio messages included insults, racist language, and blasphemous phrases requested by the Italy international. I mean, this story really hit home for me because I've had that. I haven't paid for it, but I definitely have had that to me before.
What?
This is an ongoing.
So where's he from? The guy was asking.
He's Italy.
He's
But
an
what's
Italian football player.
What's his race?
He's white.
Yeah.
And he wanted her to say.
Well, that's the thing.
No. It's not like racist to anyone. It was degrading to him.
So she goes, "You white
The worst,
motherfucker."
the thing they're the thing they're most angry about in Italy is the blasphemy. He wanted to get off on anti-God chat from
Okay,
her.
yeah.
Oh, really?
That was the big thing that the Italian papers were like, that's what is the problem here.
Yeah.
Is that you insulted God.
Right. Okay.
That
yeah.
the big thing was like he was asking her to send him messages.
Yeah.
And what was the
disrespecting.
racial stuff?
Well, it's a bit complex one because one message. I don't speak a lot of Italian, but one message specifically requested that the woman should to use the hard D.
The word,
Which-
the hard D.
I've heard of the hard R. We've all heard of that.
Yeah.
The hard D has got me confused.
God.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah,
More,
using
more.
the hard D.
Yeah, I can't.
Is there an Italian slur that begins with D?
Well, yeah, there probably is. But
What's
and
the,
she sold them for €150 ago.
It's not bad.
150 years ago, I say like I really relate to this because I've had those in my inbox for free.
So what have they said to you?
So I've got talking to at least 3 racist girls in my life.
At least.
They seem to be a magnet.
They've
Yeah.
got a type. If I was
all
racist,
related to you as well.
I think the main problem is they think that I'm also a racist,
yeah,
like
you're
on
a
a day
safe
to day.
pair. You're a safe pair of hands.
So like they don't have anyone else to sort of spout this stuff off to
Yeah.
in their lives because everyone else is like a normal, well-adjusted person who's not really a racist. So they confide in me, which is a really good idea because I always bait them out on this podcast every time it happens. Like the last girl who told me Asian people were not allowed to be the Pope. Maybe she was talking to this guy.
But can I ask, what's the context in which women are sending you racist messages?
No, it never starts out. They don't open with that.
Because Asians shouldn't be allowed to be Pope is a crazy opening gambit.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the frontline news.
Fine.
It's normally like they're trying to get to know me. So they send me a DM like,
Yeah. Still.
I think you're hot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's that other saucy chat like that. And then it's like once we start chatting a little bit, then the opinions come out.
Yeah. They go, wow, you got such white skin.
Yeah.
You got such beautiful white skin.
Yeah.
You go, well, that's specific, but I guess fine.
Yeah. How many combos from how are you? Yeah, good. When does the racism start?
I don't know. Like the last time it happened, we sent a few messages, and this girl was like, I won't use names. She was like, oh, this is my name, but everybody calls me this.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Eva.
like, this is my name, and sometimes people call me this.
Yeah.
And sometimes people call me the N-word.
Why?
That's my nickname.
That's
Because she says it so much.
No, well, you know,
It's her favourite thing.
haven't quite
the
got,
word.
Haven't quite got there yet.
Yeah.
But she was like, oh yeah, that's just my nickname. You know, the hard R. Everyone just calls me that.
They call her the hard R.
Can you imagine being so racist that that's your nickname
Your
is
nickname's
just a slur?
just the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, right. So, drinks?
Yeah.
And then,
Did you go for a drink with that?
Rufus liked the message.
Yeah. Hearted it.
yeah. I'm yet to go for drinks. I'll report back when it happens.
Yeah.
So do you think that's what this guy was getting sent? This guy was getting sent, it was audio files or it was texts?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Getting someone to record an audio
But
file.
what I'm saying is I'm flexing on this guy because I didn't even have to pay for it. I just got racist stuff in my DMs.
If it was racist stuff about his own race, I almost feel like it's pretty kosher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wanted someone to send videos of them calling me a cracker, I think that's allowed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the games segment now. Gamey Schumer coming at you, and it's time for another round of Name That Nonce. Right, it's going to be Alfie versus Red.
Hell yeah.
Name that nonce.
So this is a nonce, famous nonce. I'm going to reveal little bits of information about their life, and if you can chime in with a guess if you think you know who it is, first person to name the nonce wins the game. Here we go. In 2021, my head of state appointed me as the trade envoy to Cameroon. My company was criticised for aiding and abetting the Bahraini government in downplaying human rights violations. In 2006, I sparked rumours that I was a homosexual after paparazzi caught me entering a gay sauna.
Peter Mandelson?
No. I was appointed as a Sir in 2016 by the Queen. In 2008, I had an extramarital affair and was caught when my wife installed a covert listening device in my car and recorded us having a flirtatious conversation.
Ooh, I don't know.
We should really know who this is. Can I ask? Do you say is this American or UK?
Well,
Yeah, we
you've
don't
got to decide.
I don't know who this is.
Head of state for Cameroon.
2 of my cousins were killed by the IRA.
I
was
beep. This is Prince Andrew.
It's not Prince Andrew.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
That is a good guess, though. It's not. It's not him. He did have.
His uncle was killed, wasn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mountbatten was killed.
It's not him.
And I think we did elect him as some sort of king's envoy to some country at some point.
he? Cambodia.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. I was a member of Parliament for Lagan Valley from 97 till 2024 when I resigned. I share a first name with another exceptionally famous nonce. I served in the Ulster Defence Regiment during the Troubles and eventually became the leader of the DUP.
It's Jimmy something. Politician called Jimmy.
Or Jeffrey. Or Michael.
I was sentenced last week.
Who is this? I don't know.
We don't know. Like we
You
would
don't know this guy?
No, who is it?
It's the first ever nobody got it in the history of Name That Nonce. Nobody named the nonce. It's Jeffrey Donaldson.
Yeah, I don't know that enough, no.
I don't know who that is.
He's one of the few nonces, I think, who doesn't look like a nonce.
What do you think makes someone look like a nonce? I just realised that if there was like a photo of us together, it was in black and white, they would assume that you've nonced on me.
No, yeah.
Because I've been told I look like a nonce victim.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
These days, do you?
These
think?
days, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I still think you look like Mick Hucknall, though.
Yeah, I'm going to look that up after this episode, but it doesn't sound good.
No, he claims he's slept
No
with
one ever gives...
You're gonna hate it.
No, but no one...
I wouldn't look it up. Just let it
No
be.
one ever gives you like a lookalike and then you go, God, that is attractive.
Yeah, people always say to me, "Oh, you look like this guy," and it's their ugliest friend. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have this.
I got
experience.
someone the other day and it was the ugliest person
I
I've ever seen in my
get
life.
I get after shows, people come up and go, mate, our friend is literally your doppelganger, and then they'll cut to this blob who's like, "Ugh." and then they'll go, take a photo, which one's which, and I'm just there next to this guy, and just like, we don't look as, we don't,
Yeah.
and he's there like, we're identical.
Yeah, right.
Fuck's sake.
Mine is just always people whose eyes are too far apart.
Said the sloth kind of characters. It's like they just pick up on one detail you're insecure about and they just blow that out of proportion.
Yeah, it's always people with shit trims, no jawline, like just all this sort of stuff. Okay, let's move on to the final segment of the show now. Questionable, where we ask the audience a question about themselves. This week we've got, what's your worst experience involving an animal? Has you guys got any horrible animal experiences? I'm happy to share mine.
Probably, yeah, I got an animal wiped like fox jizz on me. It's like a cat. You know when they...
A cat wiped fox.
Foxes will like spray everywhere to mark their sort of, and an animal, a cat rolled in it. My mate's cat rolled in it, and we were just sat. It was just when I was about 15, and it just came, went shh, and just like shook on me, and I just saw the stuff, and I smelt it, and I was like, and I ended up just fucking puking for like 20 minutes.
Wait,
and
foxes,
stuff.
they make
They like spray.
Are they like plants where they just like drop pollen and
They
hope that a female...
sprayed all over something. We assumed it was fox. My friend was an expert in the different types of animal cum. I mean, I don't know why we landed on fox, to be honest.
Did he take a sniff?
He told me it was
I'm
fox.
sort of imagining it
fox.
like a sort of spitting cobra rearing up on its hind legs and spraying jizz.
No,
into
it
the
just went.
vicinity.
Zzz, and
But
like,
also it could
shook on me. And it
could
was
have been-
disgusting. I can still smell it. It was fucking rank. It was the worst thing I've ever smelled.
Could have been badger.
Could have been
But
bad.
your friend went, that's
my
fox.
friend
He
will
took
go,
a
that's
test.
fox.
fox.
Yeah.
That's fox.
Yeah.
That's fox jizz.
He's
that.
the Poirot of animal cum.
Yeah.
But that
fox
was
was
rank.
it.
Have you got worse than that?
Mine's more emotional damage, I would say.
Okay, what happened?
So,
How can it be more emotionally damaging than that?
well, when I was a kid, I sponsored an alpaca
Okay.
for some fucking reason. As if they haven't got enough money already, those guys.
Yeah.
Richest alpaca. Also, not like an alpaca in the bumfuck wilderness.
No.
Where it's starting, like an alpaca down the road.
In a field.
Who
that gets-
lives in a very well supported private zoo.
eats sushi and gets
Yeah.
shaved once a year.
Yeah, literally. the richest alpaca of all time.
Yeah.
And they created a plaque to commemorate my sponsorship of the alpaca. And we went to the plaque unveiling, and they spelt my name wrong on the plaque. But the main problem with that is I had the same name as the fucking alpaca. And they spelt his name right, but they spelt Rufus wrong. Just for me, not for the alpaca.
How do they spell yours?
Did they name the alpaca after you or did you just happen to sponsor
That's
it?
why I sponsored it.
Because he was called Rufus.
Yeah.
Fine.
But when they made the plaque, they spelt my name wrong, even though I have the same name as the alpaca.
So how do they spell it?
Rufus with an A. Rufus.
That is so funny. It's done perfect.
But
Were they,
the alpaca was called-
mocking you for sponsoring the
Well,
alpaca?
I hope not, because I was
Rufus.
about 10 years old.
Yeah.
Just mocking
Doesn't
a
matter.
child for a
Yeah,
laugh.
Yeah.
Dundas, you got anything?
I haven't. I sort of hate animals.
Yeah.
I just don't see the point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a huge pet guy. I find it annoying. You know when a mate's got a dog that just barks just non-stop, you go, why have you added this to
I
the
just
occasion?
can't do it.
You know,
Also,
like-
I'm too anything. Like the only thing that when I was a kid, my best friend had a little hamster gerbil thing, and they put it in my brother's hand, and he freaked out and he threw it up in the air, and I freaked out and instead of catching it, I smacked it down, and it hit the floor like a starfish.
So you and your brother
You flattened a gerbil.
slam dunked
Yeah,
a gerbil.
and it paused like that for a second. You know, like in movies when they jump off a building and then they just hit. And that it was on hard concrete and it just made this horrible sound in a kitchen and then just 20 seconds went by, and then it just kind of started to get up and scuttle. And coincidentally, it died a couple of days later. Genuinely,
Huge use of coincidence.
genuinely believed it was a coincidence until I've just said that out loud. We never saw it again.
Yeah.
But I just sort of think like it's gross. It's like a little rat.
For the hamster, that's like being thrown off a fucking 5th-story building.
Yeah,
It's like kicking someone off your balcony. You live in Canary Wharf. Coincidentally, they died 3 days later.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is what the audience said. There's no worst ones. I got bitten by a horse so hard I shat myself at the same time.
These are your listeners again. Narrowed down.
Which, you've been bitten by a horse. You must have done this.
I've not been bitten by a horse. I'm allergic to horses, and a cruel,
Yeah.
twist of
That's
fate.
one of the ones to be. You know, when someone's got a cat allergy, that's quite bad. But horses you can avoid.
Not with my upbringing. Red.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Where?
like giving me a fear of skiing. It's
Really?
unfair, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
am I meant to do? They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Polo, lots of polo.
Lots of polo, lots of riding horses, lots of horses in fields. I just take a shit ton of Piriton.
Okay, so you still ride them?
No. I won't go on one, but they're all of my friends live, where my parents live.
Yeah.
They're just outside.
This
Yeah,
is not
yeah,
a
yeah.
problem I have on the day-to-day.
Yeah.
There's
I know-
not many
I-
horses in my flat.
I was at a wedding last week, and it was in a field with horses.
Yeah.
And I just got there and I went, well, I can't breathe now, so well done.
Oh, that bad?
Yeah. Really.
Where
I'm
do you
just
live?
crying.
Where do you? Where?
I live in London, but they live in the Cotswolds.
Okay.
it's
That's
just-
where all the horses.
A lot of
come from.
horses.
Yeah.
And that's where all the people look like horses.
Yes.
It's like people look like their dogs.
Posh horses.
People look like their horse.
But yeah, me being allergic to horses, something went wrong there.
Next one. I walked in on my ex holding a dildo suspiciously close to her dog. Now, how close are we talking for it to be suspicious, do you think?
What I was going to say is, you know how dogs just do come and sniff things? If it's near the dog's face, I actually don't have a problem with it.
What's interesting about that one?
It's behind the dog.
Yeah,
He
it's
didn't.
where it is in relation to the
I
dog.
don't know why, but being behind the dog is just so much more ominous.
You're in the
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not scared of a dildo in front of me,
No, no,
but
no.
if I can't see it,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like standing behind a horse, isn't it? You're in trouble.
with a
But
dildo.
He didn't say I left my girlfriend because I walked in on her.
No,
And he goes,
no.
I saw my ex, which suggests
Yeah.
he left.
No,
they split up for other reasons.
Yeah,
he
I would
wa-
say
That
so.
wasn't. That was just like, I wonder what happened there.
I would say this was just an odd happening.
Yeah.
You said I walked in as if to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupted."
But like,
Yes.
the thing is, like, dogs are excitable creatures, and you might have to, one day, God forbid, transport a dildo from one location to another. And if you're walking past them, you got a dog. Dog's gonna have a look at that thing.
that's why it matters which way the dog's facing. And when,
So it's got to be pretty close to the
If the
dog's ring
dog's-
piece to be concerned
if the
about.
dog's
this.
running that
Yeah.
way and you're behind it, that's not a good frame to walk in on because it's hard to talk that one out.
Yeah, right. Next one. One time we got a call in the middle of the night from my distressed aunt. She said her bulldog had died and she wanted to bury it in her garden. My mum put the phone down and told us at midnight that me and my brother had to go round there and dig a grave. We went round with shovels and dug while my aunt was in floods of tears. We asked where the dog was and she pointed at her car. Turned out it died 4 days ago and she'd left it rotting in there.
That's disgusting.
The stench hit me like Prime McGregor. Me and my brother trying not to chunder whilst my aunt cried.
That's awful.
That's rank. The aunt's disgusting.
She's the
Why-
worst part of it. to be
I would have
honest.
gone, well, I'm sorry, but this happened 4 days ago. This is on you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Maybe I'm being too. Unless she was on like a road trip, which in England is very difficult to do for 4 days, I would say.
You do the whole country. One thing I would say is, do you ever see a friend's dog and it's so old and you go, we've got to put that down.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like it's in pain. You know, when it's dragging its whole body across the floor.
Oh yeah, I saw one of those. I was giving it. I was sort of looking at it and hoping it would die.
Yeah.
Just because I looked at it a bit funny. But I look at it and then I look over to the garden rake and then I look back again just to try and psych it out.
I always feel bad for those old dogs because we keep them alive now with like medicine for so long. Like my friend, this genuinely happened last weekend. I was with a friend who's an actor. I was helping him with an audition.
Famous?
And they're not famous at all.
Fuck's sake.
We're both auditioning in my kitchen, so it's not doing that well.
Right.
We were just about to do a take, and then he got a call, and basically he was looking after his parents' dog, who's really, really old, and the dog had run and jump out the window.
So he's trying to kill himself.
The dog's, and I thought, oh my God, the dog's fallen out the window. And then I saw the dog, and I went, no, the dog's jumping. The dog knew exactly what he was doing. It's the third time he's done it in a month.
Yeah, he's really trying to kill himself.
He wants out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants out.
Yeah.
But he's jumping out the first floor, so it's not working.
Yeah, that's pretty
All
dumb.
he's doing is just crippling himself more and more. It's
Right. So
actually-
you're saying we need to push him off an office block?
well,
Yeah.
I'm saying by the time this goes out, I really hope he's gone.
Yeah.
It's funny those people like dogs are just better than people. I was like, no,
It's a kind thing
that's
to
just
do.
not.
No. Next one. I used to spend the summers with my granddad in Bangladesh. July is peak monsoon season and the frog population would explode. I have a phobia of frogs. One night I decided enough was enough and grabbed a torch and a stick. My tactic was flashbanging the frogs with a torch, stunning them, and then smacking them with my stick. In the morning, my granddad woke up to a garden full of slaughtered amphibians because I spent 3 hours just murking these fuckers. None of the kids in the village would speak to me after that because they thought I was mental.
Do you want to take that one, right?
No, I think he is mental.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This he's got his girlfriend in his Instagram photo, like
Biopic.
in his profile photo, so you know he's mental.
Yeah.
Those are always the worst fuckers.
Why do you think that is? Because they're trying to show that they're sane.
I don't know.
In
I'd
such a small photo as well.
Yeah, there's
Those-
not enough for anyone but you, is there?
those guys have something to hide. All those people, all those people who love their girlfriend too much on social media,
Yeah,
have something to hide.
yeah.
And this guy's been murking frogs
Yeah.
in the summertime. Next one. My friend's Rottweiler once squatted to release a chocolate hostage and started to wobble and look very vulnerable. Eventually, an object peeked out of his balloon knot, and out of it slid an entire candle, as wide as my forearm. The blood that followed felt like a throwback to One Man, One Jar.
They're so deeply layered, these stories, aren't they? They have such a way with words.
I don't.
How did he describe doing a shit?
Releasing a chocolate hostage. You haven't heard
That's
that?
how
You haven't,
your ex-girlfriend talks about
you haven't heard that before?
people.
That's how what?
The girls that DM you talk about people.
Oh yeah, the old chocolate hostage. They say we should send them home. Those people, those racists in my DMs.
That's why his ex-girlfriends talk about the England-Congo game,
Yeah.
knocking them out.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. My girlfriend's dog jumped on the bed and started giving me a rim job, and I let it go on for slightly too long.
How long's too
It's
long?
funny. None of these people have girlfriends, do they? It's their mum's dog.
Well, I'm never certain that any of this stuff is true when people.
No, it's sort of.
Every story starting, well, my girlfriend.
Yeah, my girl. That's the bit that flies me.
It's
I'll
always
stop
my
listening
friend. This didn't happen to
then.
me.
Yeah.
It's my friend.
Yeah.
Next one. I did cross country in high school, and one time a group of us found a dead deer laying across some rocks by a creek. One of the guys there fingered the dead deer.
This is all boarding school
This
kids,
is
isn't
boarding
it?
schoe. And that's not true.
And the last one.
It's not true. Hyde Park. If you drive through, no, what is it, Richmond Park at night?
Yeah.
You see someone fingering a dead deer in the corner. You go, oh, what they like.
Oh, this happened in America.
Yeah.
Ah, well, then I believe it.
Yeah,
I'm
it must be
sure.
true. And the last one. My mate, at the age of 10, dropped his hamster in a puddle. And in order to dry it off, he put it in the microwave.
It died
That's
coincidentally 3 days later.
That's like the story. Have you heard of the guy who took his dog ice fishing? You know, when you light the dynamite?
Yeah.
And he threw the dynamite for his dog.
Oh.
No, he threw the dynamite, to blow a hole, and the dog just went, I ran and grabbed it. Well, killed them
Do
both.
you think he got it and was on his way back by the time?
And the guys go, no.
Banter.
But yeah, Fenton, stop it, Fenton.
Banter. Put that down.
Fuck, Christ.
Yeah.
Think anyone's ever gone into Richmond Park with a grenade and thrown it?
What, yeah, for a dog.
Fenton,
That's
no.
so depressing. That's the sort of thing you can't. Tried to make it better.
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
What have you done, you fucking idiot?
So
Well,
this
it's
guy,
like whose animals are overheating, so they put them in the freezer and they forget.
Yeah.
They forget.
They used to put people
overnight.
outside
I
when
do
they
that-
flew. In
I do that
medieval
with
times.
beers sometimes.
What?
I put them in the freezer and forget about it.
I
Yeah,
nearly-
we all
I
do
nearly
that.
did
That's different.
That's different. I nearly did it with my phone because it was like overheating, so I put it in the freezer.
Your phone in the freezer.
Forgot for like 3 hours and it was fine.
Yeah. So he put the hamster in the microwave. It exploded, and then which destroyed both the microwave and the hamster.
Of course it did, yeah.
Well,
Disgusting.
microwave's more expensive.
Why does a hamster explode if you put it in the microwave?
Everything explodes if you put it in the microwave for too long.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he didn't.
Why I said that was such a fun.
Yeah. Like you've tried them all.
Don't check my hard drive.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, how long are you putting a hamster in there? Like, surely if your hamster was a bit wet, you just put it in for 30 seconds, wouldn't you?
How many times do you click +5 on the microwave?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep,
I'd be
beep,
keeping
beep.
tabs on it at the minimum.
Do you think he was watching it as well?
Don't worry, buddy. I'm going to save
Do you
you.
think the hamster was curled up, just going round in a circle? Just going around.
Oh, God. Because you can see the logic, but it's fucking dumb.
Wait, sorry, why did he put it in a microwave? Because it was cold.
Because it was wet.
Wet and
He dropped
cold.
it in a
A
puddle.
hamster
gonna
will
dry
just
up.
dry in 5 minutes.
Well,
counting.
not quick enough.
Have you not got a towel?
Speed it up.
Yeah.
You never get a wet dog and go, oh, we're going to put
Whack
that
in
in
the oven. He's a 10-year-old.
And it ruined the microwave.
Hansel and Gretel it.
Yeah. And so on that joyous note, that's the end of the show. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks so much for coming on, Red. I'm sure you do look like you have. You're worried about the brain cells you've lost over the course of the last hour.
No, I've learnt stuff.
Tony, that's an outrageous claim from you there.
You got to know that those questions and those news stories were tailored for you.
Oh, really? Were they actually? No.
You knew Red was coming on there.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't think you put it on the stories, did you?
Yeah, but like
Oh, I see.
you just got to choose from the best of what's available. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
This is the cream of the crop.
Nice.
You know.
The animal
There's-
stuff.
Yeah, there's some other absolutely dog shit. This is real quality.
Nice.
If you'd like to plug your show, feel free.
Come to my show. I'm doing stand-up in America and England and Ireland and probably Australia, not added yet, but come along. On sale, 7th of July. Will this be out then? No.
Yeah, this will be out.
Go to redrichardson.com for tickets.
Now.
Well, thank you so much, Red, for coming on.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Alfie
Thank you.
Dundas, for filling in as skinny Aidan.
Give me a follow.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure and honour to be here. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. Back to you in the studio.